Hello, good morning guys. So today is going to be a very busy day. I am up quite early because I'm about to go catch a train to Lyon where I'm going to meet Laurent, my boyfriend, and then we're going to go on a regional train to a slightly smaller town outside of Lyon where there is a car that we might be buying today. I'm so excited. I know I shouldn't get too excited before we see the car and actually decide if we're going to buy it, but I'm so excited. Just the mention of car is so exciting after months and months of having to ride my bicycle everywhere. So basically, if you guys are new to the channel, or just for a reminder of what the situation is, I have a US license and I have a lot of experience driving in the US. I drove for years in the US. But I do not have a French license and I cannot transfer my US license to France. Sometimes you can, but it has to be within the first 90 days that you are living in France. And for me, that was about 6.5 years ago, so a bit late. That means I am having to do the legally required driving lessons. In France, you have to take 13 hours minimum of driving lessons before you can take your test for almost every case. I'm sure there are some exceptions, but for almost everyone, that is the rule. So basically, I'm having to go back through, take 13 hours of driving lessons, which I'm actually very grateful for because first off, I'm actually able to take my lessons for free, which is really great because if I wasn't on like the certain government program that allows me to take them for free, I would be paying like 2,000 euros. So I've been very fortunate that I'm able to take them for free. And to be honest, I think they're actually very beneficial to me. Even though I can already drive, there is a lot of difference in the style of French driving. There's a lot of sort of unwritten rules or very written rules. And just the way that you drive is different here. There's a lot of little details that you need to pay attention to be safe. And so I'm actually really happy to have 13 hours worth of lessons to learn that and to adjust to it. However, I will be taking my driving test in about 9 days. So I'm actually looking at buying a car before I've even taken my driving test. And the other thing about taking your driving test is that many people, probably the majority of people, do not pass on their first try. I am hopeful that I may pass on my first try just because I already have experience driving. But also I'm very hesitant because I don't know if this is going to happen, you guys. I don't know. There's just a lot of little details. So if you do one thing badly, or if you make a small technical error, that can knock you out from the very beginning. And I'm a little stressed. But I'm not going to think about that today. Today we're going to think about potentially having a car ready to go here if I do pass that driving test. So the plan is go to Lyon, meet Laurent, go to small village, check out car. If the car is what we think it is and is in good condition and seems like the good deal that it is online, then we're gonna buy the car today and drive it back here tonight. And by this evening, there may be a car at Everdeen. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get on the train towards Lyon. I'm very excited to see Laurent, even if we don't end up with a car. And whether we come back here this evening in a car or on the train, it's going to be very nice to have him here. He's only here for one day of fun times with Laurent here. It's going to be great whether there's a car or not. I've picked up a boyfriend somewhere along the way.
Where?
I don't know. Where is he? Oh, I guess I'll have to settle with you.
Yeah.
But we are in a small town just outside of Lyon. Yeah. We're waiting for the guy with the car to come so we can have a look at it. Yeah, it's going to be good. So if everything goes well, we drive back to Everdeen tonight and then crash because we're both very sleepy already.
long trip.
It's been an early morning. Well, the gentleman who was selling the car, who was so nice, came and picked us up at the station, and we've come back to his house so that we can look at the car a little bit more in depth. And I think we're going to sign the paperwork. It's looking good so far. I mean, I'm trying to participate, but I don't know anything about motors in English, much less in French, so I'm mostly just filming. And now Laurent is showing off all of his research that he did about CRVs and all the little details that they have, which is really cool. He's fanboying pretty hard. Well, we bought the car. It feels a little insane to have a car when I can't drive it. But I'm told that it drives really well. Are you having fun with it?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Do you want to show your favorite feature?
Yeah. It has fancy gear shift. Like old American cars.
Wow.
That's so fancy.
Wow.
And also there's a tape player.
Oh yeah, we got a cassette tape player because this car is from 1998. But it's in amazingly good condition. I was really surprised when we saw it that it was in this good condition, because I was expecting it to be like a lot more old feeling than this, and it really doesn't feel that old.
Yeah, but also the previous owner had it for more than 20 years,
yeah.
22 years.
Yeah.
And he bought it almost brand new.
Yeah.
He was the second owner, but he bought it like it was 2 years old, so it was in great condition. He took quite good care of it.
Yeah, and he said he didn't use it very much, which you can really like feel.
Yeah.
So I am very happy with this. I'm so happy to have a car. But we are driving now back from Lyon. We're about halfway back, and we've stopped in Le PUY en Velay, which is a really cute town that I've been wanting to visit. So we're gonna have some dinner, walk around, and then come back and get back in the new car. So, do you remember this morning when I called you and said, can you bring me a sweater, because I forgot to bring one?
First of all, you told me, can you bring me a pool? And a pool is chicken in French. So
did you bring me a chicken?
I didn't bring you a chicken.
Well, there we go.
I brought you a pool.
Yeah. What do you want to show the pool that you brought me?
It's very long pool.
It's a sweater dress. I mean, you can wear it if you want. I think it looks good on you.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure.
One of us is going to have to completely change and wear it, so it might as well be you.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to come visit Le PUY en Velay for a very long time, and I have to say it's 100% living up to my expectations. I think he's a stray cat. We should take him. I'll take his camera and says yes. I saw no, but I heard yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Do you want to come live with me?
No.
Yes. He said yes.
You said no.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to come live. He said he wants to come live with us. You can't say no to a sweet little cat like this. Oh.
Listen. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
He says I love you and I want to live with you forever. Yeah, that's what he said. We're celebrating the car on a really cute little restaurant in the square with live music. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got our pints.
of alcohol-free beer. Don't
So
drink and
alcohol
drive.
free.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
Definitely no alcohol. Quick side note, we left Le Puy en Velay several hours later, so there was quite a lot of time between any beer drinking and any driving that happened. We are watching the Illuminations, which they have every night during the summer, and it's so good. A lot of towns in France have this, but this is one of the best and most impressive ones I've seen. The dragon is really cool, and what's amazing is the projector is right next to us, so it's projecting the illuminations all the way over there. We're back in the car. We're pulling out of Le Puy en Velay, and we're heading back to Everdeen. It's been lovely. It's been such a nice evening. Yeah. And Le Puy en Velay is so cute. We definitely need to come back here.
There are great illuminations in the city center.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, we definitely need to come back here, especially when the helpers, my parents, come back.
They will love it.
Yeah, they will love it. So this is definitely on the list. Well, we've just gotten back to Everdeen. It's 2 a.m. That was a tough drive, but we are home and we are both exhausted, so we're going to crash. Yeah, I think tomorrow probably we're not going to do that much work. Probably we're going to do more fun things, but we'll see. We might work on the kitchen a bit, but for now it's definitely sleepy time. Good morning. Well, I say morning. It's actually 3 p.m. the next day, and I'm awake and feeling mostly okay. I don't think the same can be said for Laurent. Times are tough. Okay, we are up and about finally, and I think it is time to take the CRV for a little test drive. Oh, he's happy now. We've gone off-road.
Yeah.
Although that sedan's also gone off-road here, so it's not that impressive.
Yeah, but that's quite a bit
This is very muddy. And then on the first day that we had the car, we got stuck.
I'm going on purpose in the mud, and we don't.
You're so happy. This is great because I've gotten a car for myself, but it's also like a gift for you.
Yeah,
So
that's a hole with mud. Can I go there?
Merry Christmas.
Please.
Have fun. Oh.
There's nothing I can do more. Maybe I can cross like near the lake and come up the
In the
side.
lake. In the lake. You want to go in the lake?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get out of the car before you go in the lake, but you have fun. So, just to give you guys the rundown, I got a 1998 Honda CRV. And there were a lot of reasons I chose to get this car. Firstly, it's cool. There was a group meeting between me and Laurent's friend Victor via phone, and we decided as a group that it was cool. But more practically, it was only 2,500 euros, and I really felt like the way for me to go was to get something very cheap right now and then keep that for a couple of years and then see what I need out of a car by trial and error, and then be able to invest more wisely when I buy a more expensive car. And then also it's something that is reliable. It's something that I can fit a lot of gear in when I'm moving around furniture or equipment for working on the house. And it's got a lot of cool little like fun features, which was, I'll show you guys a few of them, but I'm super happy with it. And it's automatic, which was very important because I don't drive manual yet. I haven't done my manual lessons, which would be like a whole other process after I get my license. But I'm super happy, and I think Laurent's pretty happy with it. Nice. That's cool. So, we've got, as far as features go, it comes with a trailer hitch already attached, which is great because maybe in the future I need to pull a trailer. Actually, almost definitely in the future I will need to pull a trailer for housework reasons. It came with the top bars that go on the roof, so that's great for storing and carrying stuff. And they were just included in the sale, so they were basically free, so that was cool. And then the really cool feature
is the Honda CRV picnic table.
Oh,
This is so cool.
that is cool. Oh yeah. That's a cool feature. And then underneath it, where it goes in the trunk right here, is a special spot designed specifically to be an ice bucket for cold drinks. So we're definitely gonna have to get some ice and test that out just to make sure that it works.
And there's a hole for an umbrella in the center.
Oh, this is the best car ever.
Yeah, it is. Honda rules.
So we're both feeling pretty pleased with ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have the inaugural CRV picnic by the lake.
Did you hurt yourself? This just happened. There was
Relaxing.
a
I'm just relaxing.
concrete block.
I don't know what you're talking
And-
about. I'm relaxing.
There was no snake involved. Not a single
How
snake.
do you know a snake didn't put this block here?
Probably.
Yeah. And also, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just relaxing. I definitely didn't fall all the way over onto my bum.
No, definitely not.
This is me. I'm tanning. A little picnic with a beautiful view. It's been a good car adventure.
Yeah, good.
I feel very happy. Yeah. So we're gonna go and chill out and enjoy our picnic until it gets dark, and then take the car home, crash, and then tomorrow we have to run it back up to Paris because Laurent has work and I have things to do. So it's a few days in Paris.
Yeah.
But then back down here next week. So yep, it'll be good. And soon I can take my driving test and I can maybe actually drive my car.
No, it's good. I can drive it. I'm
You're happy to be the chauffeur.
Yeah.
Wow. What an offer. But anyway, we're going to have our picnic and chill out. But before I go, I'm just going to remind you guys, as usual, to please subscribe to this channel because it really does make a huge difference. I know I say that all the time. My sidekick agrees. But
thumbs up.
yeah,
like
thumbs
the video.
up. Wow, you're a professional YouTuber now. You've learned all the tricks. But yeah, do those two things because they really do help me out with this channel. And with that,
And share.
oh, and share.
the
Wow,
video too.
you've surpassed even me. All right, so was that everything?
I think it is.
Okay, well then we'll see you guys next time.